Hi everyone. Just a warning, the audio for this might be a little weird because I have these airplane noise canceling headphones that um, make make the background noise really intolerable. So I had to re-record the voiceover for this video. But the point of it was to show how to do branch compares on Visual Studios and how to create new branches and delete old branches. So this is a compare. This is what the app.css compare look like. Compares are usually just red and green and yellow text that shows what's been added, what's been deleted, what's similar but different. Compares are also used for resolving merge conflicts too for Git. It's Git lens. As you can see, I already have it installed. Here it shows everything you can do with branches on GitHub. I used GitHub a lot in my internships, so I figured it'd be useful to use branches for this project. Let's see. So here's the branch tab. I don't think this extension specifically gives you this branch tab, but I know that the work trees is definitely a Git lens feature. Mainly, I wanted to show how you can compare all the branches with this branches tab. Let's see, so right now there's only two branches, the main and the login page. When you take a look at the compare for main, I already made a compare with the login page. So I'll erase that, you see? It kind of gives you an option to compare with any branch you want here. When you click on it, you see this little menu here, and you can compare it with any other branch, whether it's a local branch or a remote branch. So these remote branches here are the ones that are on GitHub, I believe. Since we're looking at main right now, the only other branch we can compare it to is the login branch. So I'm planning on deleting that branch later. You can see here that there's 3 commits ahead, that it's 3 commits ahead, the main branch, in comparison to the login page branch. And you can see here the merge pull requests from the Mooker and Victor. You can also see at the top the changes that were made for the API stuff with the server.js and the node modules. It's kind of like a direct change. If it was submitted as a pull request, it would just look kind of like the other pull requests. You see pull request 1, pull request 2, and subsequently pull request 3. So yeah, that's one way to visualize things on Visual Studios. It's pretty good at doing branch compares. You could do the same vice versa if you're on another branch, like the login page branch, and you want to compare with main or someone else's branch. But I'll compare to main, and you can see here that it says the opposite. It's 3 commits behind. and 0 commits ahead. It just means that if I do want to continue working on this login page branch, I'd have to pull from main before pushing the branch to GitHub again. You have all these options here. I think you could go into the command prompt and do a git fetch and then a git pull from master. And once it's already been merged, after you submit a pull request, I think the best thing to do is to just delete the branch altogether once it's been merged already and approved, and then just create a whole new branch when you're making a new set of changes. Things that you are also able to delete the branch here when you right click on it, and here you have the options to only delete it locally and to force delete branch, delete branch, and remote branch. So also including any remote tracking branches that are on GitHub currently. I don't think I have to forcibly delete it, but I do want to delete the remote branch. So it's asking for the computer login password. Okay, so it's currently saying that it failed to push, so basically it's failed to delete the remote branch, and that's because I did delete the remote branch earlier directly on GitHub before deleting it locally. Actually, I could probably show what that looks like. Let me see. GitHub. As you can see, there's only one branch here. You see, only main. And it's really just because earlier I went on the website and I deleted the remote branch. But anyways, yeah, that's a quick little gloss over visualizing branches and compares. Hi, so I wanted to also show how to create a branch. I realized if I showed how to delete one, I should also show how to create one. So right now I'm in main, since that's the only branch I have since I deleted the other branch. And now in order to create a new branch, I just click on the little branch icon down here to the bottom left, and now I just create a new branch from where I currently am at. So here you could specify what branch you want to merge from, branch off from, or I guess the word is checkout. But I'm already on main, so I'm just going to check out from main. So I can name this API to front end. A branch for the API connection to the front end. So here you can publish your branch. You have this option here to publish it and with a message, but you could also do it from, okay, That's not good. I think I just hit this here. Anyways, so you can publish it here. Usually this is the official way to do it with a message and all, but you could also do it from this branches tab. Gives you an option to publish API to front end. I'm gonna do it from here just because why not? So publish API to front end and API to front end branch. So this is your computer password, and here it's asking you if you want to create a pull request. And when you have changes, that would be ideal to create a pull request right after publishing your branch, just so we could see the latest changes on your pull request. But I'm not gonna do that because there's no changes on here. So I'm gonna turn over to GitHub, and you'll see right now it says one branch because I haven't refreshed the page yet, but it should say 2 branches because I just published my other branch. There you go, 2 branches. So API to front end, you can see zero commits or changes. So if you are going to create a pull request, what you would do is you click new pull request and you pick your branch that you're working on. In this case, the new one I made, the API to front end. We'd be trying to merge it into main, but it shows that there's nothing to compare. But when there is something to compare, it'll show line by line any differences you have with main, and then it'll give you the option to submit a pull request, and everyone could do reviews on each other and do comments and suggestions and stuff like that before approving the merge. But yeah, that's basically what those branches look like on GitHub. And I also wanted to show that you cannot delete a branch. It doesn't, you see, you don't have the option to delete the branch here when you're still on the branch. So it's kind of common sense, I guess. But let's say I'm gonna want to delete the API to front end. So what I'd have to do is move to main. So I'm on main now, and now when I right click over here on this branch here, now I have the option to delete it. Where is it? There it is. Because I'm on main now, so it's okay to delete it. And when I'm gonna delete it, once again, it gives you the option to delete just the branch you have locally or delete the branch locally and remote. So I don't really know if I'm gonna keep this branch, but I guess I could just make a new one later. But so if I'm gonna delete this one and the remote one, I can pick both to delete both, and you see it disappeared from here. And now when I refresh this again, it should be one branch again. See, one branch. Otherwise, the branch will still exist here, and you won't have it locally if you pick to only delete it locally. Yeah, that's it.